believe. But I'm telling the fans right now, don't believe them niggas, because them niggas start false narratives. That's all I'm saying. They start false narratives. They try to make shit. See, I know what's going to happen tomorrow on this purse bid. I know. I already had conversations with his bosses and shit. I already fucking know. I know the numbers. Nigga, I know. I'm part of it. I know what the fuck is going on. So why am I going back and forth on Twitter with these niggas when I fucking know? I'm having fucking conversations with these people that's putting the fight on. Why am I talking to Bill? Bill, why are you DMing me? You act like a little ass. You act like a little nigga. You DMing me. I'm 20. I'm your son age. And you dick riding me. I'm sorry. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry. And you on my line, my nigga. Hey, Bill, when I beat the shit out your son, I would love for you to be my promoter. On some real shit. I would love for you to be my promoter. I'm not even gonna lie to you. No bullshit. When I beat the shit out your son, let's sing Kumbaya. You know, let's go to Dubai or something. I don't know. And, you know, let's get back cool after I beat your son ass and be my promoter. I'm gonna make you money, nigga. That's what it's about, right? I'm gonna make you money. What the fuck? You gonna have Devin and me making you millions after I beat his ass. And we can make more money. But, you know, be my promoter, Bill. Because it seems like you want to fucking, you look like you want to do it. Shit. I'm giving you the invitation. After I beat your son ass, you can come over here. You could come home. You could come home. Y'all pipe ride me. Hey, I'm telling Bill right now, stand on your word. Bill, stand on your word. You hear me? Bill, stand on your word. Stand on your word, Bill. I know what's about to happen on this purse bid tomorrow.
Yeah, I was thinking, what if Keyshawn back out of the fight with Devin Haney? What if he say, I'm good?
I'm gonna whoop your ass, so-called Debo. You know what happened to Debo at the end of the movie? He got hit with a brick. Debo might get hit with a brick. Talk some Latins. No, don't pick on them. Pick on me. Keep picking on Craig, and you gonna figure out what's gonna happen. You're gonna get hit with a brick. And I ain't playing. You know I ain't playing. Hit with a brick.
Ain't underrated all time. Probably Lomachenko. I think Lomachenko is underrated because I feel like he fought outside of his weight class. Like he fought at 135 when he's really like a 126 pounder. But when people discredit him because he lost the big fights against a lot of bigger fighters, so he didn't really get a chance to fight at his weight class. He should be fighting against guys like Anyway and not Tiafimo and Devin and shit. So he's underrated to me.
Why didn't it take 72 hours for the test to come back, right?
Came back after the fight, yeah.
Right. So why didn't come out that Tuesday or that week next? They waited till Canelo fight to push that he had something in his drug. Then once they pushed that, Devin and them was on ESPN that night promoting that he was. It's all in. I'm telling you.
What about your thoughts on Victor Conte being right up out of what Ryan said?
That you drained up the version that fought Devin would beat you easily. He also said,
bro, go look at Ryan fight and go look at Ryan versus Devin and go look at my fight versus versus Ryan. And you can tell that Ryan didn't look no different. If he looked any different, he probably looked worse. He just was a bigger person, much slower. If he was on anything, why he didn't have stripping all his, like every punch, the brick hand, the jab, everything would have been strong. He only hit him with the same punch I told everybody, a hook, which is Devin was sitting right there to get caught with the hook. And they talk about this, my bad, talk about these guys whatever, pound for pound or magic.
Bill and Eddie.
You know, they're just going to keep saying things to try to, change the narrative and make it seem like, I started everything or, whatever they want to tell the world. But they people, man, they like to, come off a certain way, and try to trick the fans and, just trying to make it seem like, they these certain type of people, but I know what kind of people they is. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna go into details, but at the end of the day, man, I'm trying to fight.
That means it's an easy fight for Key. I don't know boxing. Now look, I got a serious question for y'all. You ready? Now, when I go in there and make bro look like easy work, what y'all gonna say then? Like, what are y'all gonna say? Like, I'm not trying to say like bash in y'all face, but when I go in there and make him look easy, or if I go in there and stop him, what can y'all say? Are y'all gonna put me like pound for pound one of the best? Can Keyshawn be the greatest of all time? Like, what we talking about if I go in there and stop him?
Are you the king of boxing?
No, I'm not the king of boxing.
Yet. What's gonna make you become the king of boxing?
Whoop a couple more niggas' ass.
Just start right now.
Nah, not right now.
Who's some of your favorite fighters to watch right now?
Favorite fighters to watch right now?
What have you seen?
I like Bivol. I like Keyshawn Davis. I like right now, like in boxing right now.
Yeah. Right now, and then something that you like, molded your boxing style after.
Bam Rodriguez, Jerron Busenis, Tank a good fighter. Somebody I probably molded my style after, probably like the Andre Wards and the Floyd Mayweathers and Bud. I watch Bud all the time, so them guys for sure. And Pernell Whitaker.
Okay.
You say somebody that's a top fighter for me to fight right now.
Okay, right now?
Yeah. Shakur?
I wouldn't say Shakur. I mean, but people want Shakur. I would go maybe T.O. I would say maybe Ryan rematch again, only because of what he did to Devin Haney. I would have said Devin Haney before the Ryan shit.
They got a couple fights.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah.
I'm lined up. I think he fighting somebody. He fighting Rolly. He fighting Rolly, then he fighting Devin again. Like, they got fights coming up. They got shit lined up already.
Okay, I mean, I'm just saying, as a fan of me, I'm gonna say T.O. I'm gonna say Shakur Stevenson. I'm gonna say,
but now go look at his fight and see, like, all right, he's the same. He haven't done nothing, bro. It's about people backing him. That's what the build up is. So, you feel me? And I don't even want to be talking about this nigga, but it's about people like, he was signed to Andre Ward or Terrence and his, like, behind him. It's about like,
You think everybody's scared to fight Shakur?
Yes.
Why?
Because he's great.
He hit hard, right?
It ain't that he hit hard. It's just that
he's hard to hit. And I think people don't like that.
Yeah, they don't like that.
They don't like that.
He mastered the martial arts of hit and not get hit.
Mm-hmm.
If you master something in a sport that's one-on-one, only a select few people is going to be crazy enough to be like, man, I want to fight him. I want to test him out. Just say if you mastered, wrestling.
Right.
And you was one of the coldest wrestlers ever. It's going to be people that be like, they going to go in there like they was used to go in there with Tyson. Like, man, I can't beat this dude. Like, man.
They already lost in their mind.
You know what I mean? And it's going to be some dudes like, man, he going to have to beat me. He going to have to show me. Like, I'm just as good as him. And I think that's what it comes down to with boxing. Like, people is scared to lose, and he's not scared to lose.
Mm.
He's putting his talent and his craft on the line every time. Like, hey, show me that you can beat me. And the people that know that it's going to be a tough time, they're like, I don't even know if I want to go through that, because I want to keep my O. And I think that's what it comes down to.
Are mine. But yeah, man, let's talk good, bro. Let's talk good, man. So it's a lot to unpack here. I do appreciate y'all for tapping in, squeezing this one in. Give me a minute. But let's go, man. So we gonna sit here. I've seen some of these Tank interviews pop up. I don't know if they old. Some of them kind of seem to be old. Because he was talking about Lamont prediction with old boy from Baltimore and all that type stuff. So not sure if they old or whatever, but kind of got me thinking. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Yeah, I got some information on Keyshawn right before I got on the phone. It's probably nothing that y'all already probably don't know. I'm gonna end the show off with that. And I'm gonna start the show off with some quick hitters, okay? And then we kind of get into the main gist of the show. So yeah, I just got a question, and I know a lot of people kind of sound a little bit redundant, me keep asking the same question. But I just really got a question, like, where is this belief? Where is this Jerron Boots Ennis like entitlement where people are saying that he should fight Bud, and Bud need to fight Boots. I mean, we seen Stephen Bredman put it out there. A lot of these dudes in Philly feel like Bud owes Jerron Boots Ennis a shot, and then you get in the comment section with Bud, he didn't fight a young hungry lion. And that's becoming a problem in boxing no matter what you do. If you fight a young hungry lion, or if you do, oh, he was young. I mean, you look at Devin Haney, the line is continued to kind of, it's like it doesn't matter. You fight somebody young, oh, he was young, it was premature. You fight somebody old, oh, he was old, or whatever you do, they're gonna, they're gonna push a particular narrative about whatever that you are or not or haven't done. And I just literally have a really, really serious question about this before we kind of move on to the next topic. Is literally, what has Boots done to even like be in a conversation to fight Terrence Crawford? I literally just have that question. What has he done? Literally, what has he done to be in that conversation? Literally, like when you start talking about, resume now, it's like, well, Boots fought a young, hungry Xander Zayas. Okay, cool. I mean, was he young and hungry? Is Xander Zayas good? Only time will continue to tell, but he almost got knocked out by that very same Xander Zayas, who never really had Barroso in trouble. And he had a 60-50% knockout ratio. But I literally have a serious question. Who has Jerron Ennis beat to, be like, well, he deserved a fight with Terrence Crawford? Like, I'm just thinking, like, okay, Virgil Ortiz asked him to fight, and Turkey tried to put a play together for him to fight Virgil Ortiz and Bakram Mazaliev. And the thing was, I need 2 tune-ups. I didn't say it. Turkey said it. He said, I need 2 tune-ups. So if he needed 2 tune-ups to get ready for Virgil Ortiz or Bakram Mazaliev, how many tune-ups would he need for Terrence Crawford? I literally don't understand it. How many tune-ups would he need for Terrence Crawford? Who has he beaten? It's becoming a very repeated theme in boxing where we're asking the same question. Who has he beat? I know for a fact, had he got in there and he beat some names, and people said, well, he's being ducked is the reason he hasn't got those names. And okay, cool. But Mazaliev was really willing to fight him. He didn't knock on that door. Virgil went to go get the money from Turkey. He said he wanted to stay at welterweight, which I'm not knocking him for. I'm not knocking him for none of that. There's been opportunities. Say what you want to say about Virgil Ortiz. His resume is 10 times stronger than Jerron Boots Ennis. Virgil Ortiz, despite, outside of ducking Boots this last time, which I'm the one that told y'all what the play they was doing. The fake beef with each other. They ran that same play when Canelo dropped the belt to avoid Derbynchenko. But if we being real, Virgil Ortiz's resume is 100 times better than Jerron Ennis. But then people will turn around and say, well, Virgil Ortiz's resume is overrated. Okay, if his resume is overrated, what's Jerron Boots Ennis? Because I can make a case that Bobochuk is better than Xander Zayas. I can make a case that Madrimov is better than Xander Zayas. You can make a case that
You know, Boots hasn't fought anybody as slick or as elusive as Michael McKisson. You can make a case that Boots ain't fought nobody that can punch like the Mean Machine. You know what I'm saying? And you can make a case that Boots, and you can make a case that Boots probably ain't fought us more. He ain't fought as many slick fighters as Virgil Ortiz had. McKisson, Solomon, Lubin. I'm just being real. I'm being dead ass serious. So when we keep bringing these names up, like, what has Boots really done to deserve it, bro? He didn't step up and fight Brian Norman when Devin came knocking at his door. Regardless, call his bluff. Then when T.O. came knocking at his door, he ran out the welterweight division. So this obsession where it's that Bud is entitled to fight the fight Jerron Boots Ennis. Where was that entitlement when it came to Floyd? Why didn't Floyd have to pass the torch to one of the brothers? And if Earl was in this same position, and let's say Crawford didn't exist, or Earl had won, and there's the 3-year anniversary of Crawford putting hands, foot, toes, and elbows and forearms all over him and the bottom of his soles, let's just say it didn't exist, or Earl won. Would they be putting pressure on Earl? No, they wouldn't turn on Earl. These dudes are Al Heyman minions. Because think about it. Are they really turning on Al Heyman for not delivering the Fondora fight? No, they're not turning on Al Heyman. They still at making Bud the enemy when the enemy should be Al Heyman for not delivering the Fondora fight. As quick as Boots is running over there to fight Josh Kelly for that IBF belt, I'll leave you with this. As quick as Boots is running over there to fight that IBF belt for Josh Kelly, if Mazaliev still held that belt, would he be trying to fight for that belt? No, he wouldn't be trying to go for that belt. I'm telling you what's real. He would not be going for that belt. He would not be going for that belt. If Mazaliev still had that belt, he wouldn't run for that belt. So how can we say a guy is ready to fight Terrence Crawford when he ducked Mazaliev, when he has ducked Virgil Ortiz? They 1-1. I'm just gonna be honest. A guy that when Turkey asked him to fight Virgil Ortiz and Blackround Mazaliev, he said he needed 2 tune-ups. I just literally asking an honest question. This is no joking. This is nothing. People just say stuff just to say it. Respectfully, people just say stuff just to say it. He has not had to prove anything in boxing, and that's the fucked up thing about boxing. I'm about to transition this right into this. That's the fucked up thing about boxing. You can have a belt, you can win a lineal title, you can unify, and still there's more questions than answers. There's still doubt. Where I saw Coon the Superstar on X talking about this and talking about belts don't mean nothing, which he got a point here. This is the top 10 of the welterweight ring magazine, right? And shout out to Coon the Superstar because I seen his shit on this. Yeah, you heard me right. And Rolly has a belt and he's not even in the top 10. Rolly beat Ryan Garcia. He's not in the top 10. Now, is this because Rolly has the WBA belt? I don't think that's the issue because Ring is the reason why the Ring magazine is the reason why the Box Rec doesn't rank the WBA because Turkey ended up buying another company. I forget the name of they Box Rec website. So I don't really understand it. Or is this kind of proving my point? What I've been saying since Oscar De La Hoya had the Ring magazine. Is this proving my point that the people, a third party or person who is promoting in boxing or putting fights on in boxing or managing boxing, who got a hand in the sport, should not be the head of a belt organization? This is why I said for years the Ring magazine belt, it doesn't matter because Oscar De La Hoya was the promoter and there was racism going there. There was bias going there. Him and Dougie Fisher and all Stevie Kim was calling Al Heyman the Black Hitler and all that type shit. And if we say something on this platform that they don't like, they're gonna get your page flagged, they're gonna turn your video yellow, they're gonna revoke your credentials. Listen to the kid. I'm telling you, I've been there, done that. But they can go ahead and call Al all racist shit, and nobody turned a blind eye. But Devin Haney say, hey, I never let a white boy whoop me, and then they want to revoke his shit. You feel me? So when we really start to really have these conversations, Does the belt? No, he's holding a bias against Rolly. It's not that Rolly is not better than, Stay Honest right now or Catterall, who got one win at the weight. He beat the guy Ryan Garcia. What you seeing here is Turkey Al Sheik don't like Rolly. Now, why he don't like Rolly, maybe he got a valid reason. But we know he tried to set Rolly up to lose. We know for a fact he tried to set Rolly up to lose versus Ryan Garcia. Unless he was saying Rolly was lying. I don't know why. You got to ask Rolly why Turkey don't rock with him. You got to ask why. A lot of people kind of think Rolly a goofy. Not goofy like goofy ass nigga, but just funny and, he a troll and all that. But I don't see people that hate Rolly Romero. Rolly get a lot of love in the boxing space. Even though we joke on Rolly and shit, Rolly is a beloved fighter. Rolly is a beloved fighter, bro. Like, niggas fuck with Rolly. Like, niggas seen Rolly in the street, dog. Niggas will fuck with Rolly. That's real shit. That's me I'm being dead ass serious right now. Niggas will fuck with Rolly in the street. But it's just basically showing you that Turkey Al Sheik is holding grudges, bro. He's holding grudges. So I'm not gonna rake him because I don't like him for this. No, man. Like, that's one thing I don't do on this channel. Look here, I might be like, I don't really care for the dude, but if he or she deserves the credit, I'm gonna give him credit. I'm not gonna say you ain't pound for pound this or you ain't the best hooper this because I don't like you. I'm gonna just keep it a bean. And it's too many times where he's just showing that Turkey holds a bias. Now he's not gonna rank a world champion. He's not gonna rank a world champion, that beat a guy that's on the list because you have an issue with him. So I be telling y'all, bro. I be telling y'all, dog. Telling y'all all the time, bro. This boxing shit is fugazi. There's no way Rolly shouldn't be in position, bro. There's no way Rolly shouldn't be in position. Am I wrong? He shouldn't be in the top 10. He should be ahead of Ryan Garcia. But Ryan can make all these racist remarks. And they can they lose money on Ryan and Barrios. They'll lose money with Ryan and Rolly. He'll lose in the ring, fuck up the money, fuck up the rematch, ask for too much money to rematch Devin Haney. Ask for all of that. And they still fuck with him. He get chance after chance. And whatever Rolly did, was it as bad as what Ryan did? I don't know. I can't tell you that. But it's crazy, bro. It's crazy to have him omitted from this. So the ring, it's always had biasness. Same thing with Oscar De La Hoya. You think if De La Hoya feel a certain way about black people or a certain way about a fighter promotional company that possibly parts themselves out, that he wouldn't lead them off the list or drop them. Then these motherfuckers don't have no objectivity. Hold on real quick. They don't have no objectivity. Sorry, y'all.
I'm gonna whoop your ass, so-called Debo. You know what happened to Debo at the end of the movie? He got hit with a brick. Debo might get hit with a brick. Talk some Latins. Nah, don't pick on them. Pick on me. Keep picking on Craig, and you gonna figure out what's gonna happen. You're gonna get hit with a brick. And I ain't playing. You know I ain't playing. Hit with a brick.
Damn, underrated all time. Probably Lomachenko. I think Lomachenko is underrated because I feel like he fought outside of his weight class. Like, he fought at 135 when he's really like a 126 pounder. But when people discredit him because he lost the big fights against a lot of bigger fighters, so he didn't really get a chance to fight at his weight class. He should be fighting against guys like Anyway and not Tiafimo and Devin and shit. So he's underrated to me.
Why didn't it take 72 hours for the test to come back, right?
Came back after the fight, yeah.
Right. So why ain't come out that Tuesday or that week next? They waited till Canelo fight to push that he had something in his drug. Then once they pushed that, Devin and them was on ESPN that night promoting that he was. It's all in. I'm telling you.
What about your thoughts on Victor Conte being but about what Ryan said? That you drained up the version that fought Devin would beat you easily. He also said,
bro, go look at Ryan fight and go look at Ryan versus Devin and go look at my fight versus versus Ryan. And you can tell that Ryan didn't look no different. If he looked any different, he probably looked worse. He just was a bigger person, much slower. If he was on anything, why he didn't have stripping all his, like, every punch, the brick hand, the jab, everything would have been strong. He only hit him with the same punch I told everybody, a hook, which is Devin was sitting right there to get caught with the hook. And they talk about this, my bad, talk about these guys, whatever.
All right, my bad, man. I was hungry, so I had to order some food. So, but yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, man, about the Ring magazine, bro. It's just hard to find objectivity in today's world. You know, things that it's hard to be objective about. It's supposed to be your kids, shit like that, you know. But I mean, it is what it is, bro. I just wanted to point this out real quick. So we got to run through this comment section real quick. I ain't had an ear on. I was out here cooking. I was in this bit cooking. About to run through the comments. Gervonta defended Ryan against Devin. That's nasty work. Shout out to Slow D-Lo. They want Devin to drop the belt. All Ken salute. It's official that it's saying that Vasyl Lomachenko is one of the greatest fight. Loma is a skilled fighter, but it's not an all-time great. Yeah, Shakur, you know, I'm gonna break that down. Don't worry about it. It's coming, no diddy. Tank Shakur, Keyshawn trash Devin because he has his father in his life. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's a lot of motherfuckers gonna hate. Thinkers think, salute. TJ the man, keep on Haney coming from Hector, like you be saying. Yeah, shout out to you, bro. I'm about to eat some fajitas. Hey, that shit got here quick. Chinese people, Chinese food, and motherfucking Mexicans, man. They cook your shit quick. Buzz stopped the cap, not ducking Shakur. We in here. Calvin Blakely said that they didn't want Tank to fight Shakur because of Shakur's style. That's crazy. I think I remember the House Tank doing interviews, going on streams, and he wanted by the law. Hey man, what Ply say? He said if they want me to turn myself, he said what he say? He said they want me to turn myself in, but they better do their job, and they're real. I forgot how the bar go. He said, "How's Tank? You know, is he really wanted by the law? Is that really true?" He said Ryan said Bud dug Virgil and Boots. Ryan said, but man, I don't give a fuck about what a Ryan Garcia say, bro. I was a nigga called on Coach Show the other day. Yeah, Ryan Garcia blowing up because he on WWE. And he, man, bro, show me where that translates to the chicken. Show me that where that translates to he doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? Earl Spence fans say Bud duck Boots, but they can't get over the fact Bud be, yeah, man, them niggas ain't shit but some Earl Spence nigga. Them Philly niggas ain't nothing but some Earl Spence flunky ass niggas. They did all them lying, manipulating, and that boy got his ass whooped. They know Boots to get put in the dirt. I wish Bud would come back and beat the shit out of Boots. What's the point? You just beat a fucking bum. He's a fucking bum. He fought 35 fucking nobodies and half of somebody in Xander Zayas, respectfully. He said Turkey was lying. He said he didn't say that. Man, that's the fuck he did. Why that man got the lie? What the man gonna lie about 2 tune-ups? Nigga had 33 tune-ups before he mentioned that. His whole career been a tune-up. That's all I'm saying, bro. How you gonna say you need 2 tune-ups? You duck Virgil Ortiz. That's a fact. Like, nigga, that's a known fact. That's a known fact, nigga. That's a known fact. Virgil Ortiz's resume is better than his. That's a known fact. You could put 10 Xanders on that bitch and it still might not be better than Virgil's resume. That's a fact. Not lying. Like that. Those are facts. Why don't Boots fight Jamel Charlo? I wouldn't even, man. Jamel been to knock Boots the fuck out. Flame on salute. Shout out to Jacksonville. They trashing Bud resume because of how Spence looked against Tim Tszyu. That got to do anything. They're always gonna be habitual line movers. They got to do. He beat the shit out of Canelo. He said, I think Charlo, if Charlo got something left, man. If Charlo the same fighter with you, he probably stopped Boots. Boots ain't good. I keep telling y'all niggas that, bro. Boots is not. He good fighter. Don't get me wrong. He a good fighter. And I mean, I'm not say that, but how y'all think he is, like, bro, he got to prove it to me. And I think he could prove it respectfully, you know. You know, respectful. I think he could, but let's move on. So we got Shakur Stevenson, the Glaze Patrol. So he glazing this shit. I you know, and I came across this. I came across it by mistake. You know, I came across this by mistake, man. So he glazing this shit. And I told y'all, man, just watch how these niggas talk about White Zaddy. There's a couple clips I want to show. Watch how they talk about White Zaddy. They don't never have something derogatory to say about White Zaddy. Well, Lomachenko is one of the greatest fighters of all time. He was on there with the ball. I commend what's old buddy name, Jay Prince or whoever his PR person is, getting them all these interviews. But the way this nigga was just glazing Lomachenko, bro, if I could find that clip, the way he was glazing Lomachenko was beyond me. The way he was just glazing Lomachenko, oh, Loma was just like, bro, I told y'all, man, these niggas, y'all be just thinking that y'all be literally thinking because they black. No, take away, just listen to what they saying. Listen to what they saying. Listen how they talk about other black fighters. Now, I wish I could show y'all this clip. I can't even find it, bro. Hold on. I want to be able to find this clip. But I had it. Well, listen to the way they talk about black fighters, and you will swear that these niggas was mortal enemies. You would swear they was mortal enemies. You would swear they would. Oh man, fuck this nigga. He ain't that good. But when it comes to Lomachenko, when Shakur Stevenson, he hate his skin color, bro. I keep telling y'all that, bro. And I know a lot of people don't believe me when I say it, bro. I know y'all think I was joking when I was not joking, bro. He's a self-hating individual. He's a self-hating individual. I'm gonna play the audio because I literally can't find where I got this clip from, but I got it on my phone. Hold on. He's a self-hating individual, bro. Just listen to the way he talk about the black people around him. That's not just objectively. He don't even glaze Keyshawn like this. He don't even glaze Keyshawn like this. So let me pull this shit up, man. I'm having a hard time finding this fucking clip. Hold on. I guess I feel like I had that clip. I guess I ain't got it. Hold on. 1 second. I think I'm just moving too fast, bro. Hold on. Gotta be moving too fast. Bro, I have to be moving too fast. I'm just tired. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Let's see if I can pull this shit up. Yeah, that's why I couldn't find it. So hold on.
Great at all time, probably Lomachenko. I think Lomachenko is underrated because I feel like he fought outside of his weight class. Like he fought at 135 when he's really like a 126 pounder. But people discredit him because he lost the big fights against a lot of bigger fighters. So he didn't really get a chance to fight at his weight class. He should be fighting against guys like Anyway and not Tiafimo and Devin and shit. So,
dog, ain't that a sign? Ain't that a sign of a great fighter? Ain't that what pound for pound is all about? Is going up and showing that you're a skillful fighter and you can outclass bigger fighters. Ain't that what make you great? So if Lomachenko couldn't move up and outclass bigger fighters, and he lost every big he not that good then. Because what are we talking about if we get into the situation of what he did to Rigondeaux? He didn't get Rigondeaux to catch weight. He didn't get Rigondeaux to catch weight. He didn't get Rigondeaux a rehydration clause. So what are we talking about? So he's so great because the only reason he don't really get the love because he lost all the big fights. Yeah, give a fuck. He lost to T.O. T.O. was a prospect at the time, damn near with a belt. Just look at how he make his, he lost to the. This is the same mentality he got because his daddy Lomachenko got beat on by bigger fighters. He's scared to fight bigger fighters because if you that good, Floyd went up and fought bigger guys. If you that good, Andre Ward went up and fought the Kovalev, the boogeyman. Bud jumped up 2-weight class. This is why I don't really understand why Bud is defending this nigga, bro. Like, why is Bud defending a nigga like this, bro? I don't think T.O. racist and like, wow, come on, man. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. He got all this praise for Lomachenko, but through his praise for Lomachenko is a loophole. Well, not a loophole. There's a site on why he don't want to move and fight bigger fight. He don't have the skill. If you that nigga, dog. And him and Tank got the same mentality. If he bigger than me, I'ma run. It's not the bigger they are, the harder they fall. If you bigger than me, I need to even the playing field because I'm not that good of a fighter. Just say it. I'm not that good of a fighter. In Inoue is way bigger, is way smaller than Lomachenko. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Well, he just lost because he was too small. Hey, man, when Esau Cruz small than a motherfucker and he up there banging with niggas. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. What happened to the dude that got hit with the Rico, the white Mike Tyson? That motherfucker was 5'5", banging with middleweights. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? There's been Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard went all the way for Donnie Lalonde at 168 pounds, bro. I think Tommy Hearns went to cruiserweight. Come on. How are we sitting here glazing a motherfucker for losing, bro? I told y'all, man, this is a self-hating individual, bro. He's a self-hating individual. He don't have nothing good organically to say about nobody that's supposed to look like him. Nothing good about him. Only his friends. He'll never be like, hey, man, I think, man, even when he just did another video I seen Bruce where he was dissing like the old fighters again. Tell me, you're Tyson Fury. Like, get out of here, man. This dude is a Brad worshiper, bro. This dude is a Brad worshiper. Frank Martin, a B-ass ninja, Devin, all this and all that. But when it comes to Lomachenko, who ducked him, who didn't give him an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing I don't really understand when you get to talk about Lomachenko being bigger than being smaller than he was bigger than Rigondeaux. Shakur Stevenson has been bigger than every opponent he's been in the ring with. Tell me I'm capping. He's been bigger than every opponent he's been in the ring with. He's been bigger. No, did he? He's been bigger than every opponent he's been in the ring with. He was way bigger than Val. Only by he probably wasn't as big or had an advantage of was the African cop, the Namibian cop. He was bigger than Joel Gonzalez. No, did he? T.O., he was the bigger fighter versus T.O. What are we talking about? I literally don't understand the mentality, dog. When I was growing up, little niggas wanted to prove they can whoop big niggas' ass. Him and Tank, that's why he sit there and he dick suck Tank, bro. He dick suck niggas that's he synonymous with. That's cut from the same pussy ass cloth that he cut from, bro. And I ain't even get on here to be disrespectful or even a joke. I mean every word that I say. Every word that I say, bro. This dude is a disgrace to boxing, bro. He's a very disgraceful, very distasteful, misinformed. This is what a coon look like. Not because you got a white bitch on your arm. This is what a coon ass nigga look like, bro. I bullshit you not. This is exactly what it'll look like. He don't never have nothing good to say unless you're black and you're his friend. Frank Martin was all these B's and stuff of that nature. He never came close to calling Lomachenko them same names. Esai Cruz ducked him. He wasn't belligerent with Esai Cruz. He was very respectful to Esai Cruz. He didn't get belligerent with him. Navarrete could have gave him the fade. He didn't bitch and complain about fighting, not fighting Navarrete. Joey Gonzalez and the whole Gonzalez family was calling him everything under the sun. He was probably a monkey, the N-word with the ER, the N-word with the A. They probably hybrided it. They probably put the A with the R. Notice him and Tank on the same time, bro. They never have nothing good to say about other black people that they even Tank even a little bit worse. People he cool with, he get mad at and get a man. I can't believe Tank's still around this bitch walking and ain't got two in his head.
Who's some of your favorite fighters to watch right now?
Favorite fighters to watch right now?
What have you seen?
I like Bivol. I like Keyshawn Davis. I like right now, like in boxing right now.
Yeah. Right now, and then something that you like, molded your boxing style after.
Bam Rodriguez, Jerron Busenis, Tank a good fighter. Somebody I probably molded my style after, probably like the Andre Wards and the Floyd Mayweathers and Bud. I watch Bud all the time, so them guys for sure. And Pernell Whitaker.
Okay. Who's some of your favorite?
Ain't none of them. Hey, them last four niggas he named, ain't none of them in his style. They should holler at him, man. Rest in peace to Pernell Whitaker. Ain't no Floyd in there. Ain't no Ward in there. Ain't no Montgomery Ward in his style. You molded your motherfucking style off the running man. Oh, I like Tank. And Tank called him a B, shut the F up. Oh, man, these niggas, man, it's sad, bro. This nigga's a Tank Glazer. A Tank Glazer, Glizzy Glazler, Tank Glazer, Loma Glazer, all that type of shit, man. This nigga, if I gotta kiss a nigga ass to get a fight, man, keep it. Keep it. If I gotta kiss your ass to get a fight, keep the fight, bro. I don't even want the fight. If I gotta kiss your ass to get a fight, keep it. Keep it, bro. That's just my opinion on it. Keep the fight, bro. Keep the fight, man. This nigga's just a disgrace, bro. He really is. Oh, man. I like Tank. Tank disrespected you. You went to get the money with Zuffa for you to fight Tank, and guess what? Y'all niggas still, he still. I still love Tank, man, because he see the same qualities in Tank. He see those same qualities in him. The same qualities, bro. They hate their people. Secretly, you think he cool with Keyshawn. If he was cool with Keyshawn, why would you put Keyshawn in front of fight Devin? Why wouldn't you step up and fight Devin? Richardson Hitchens think that he only cool just to keep keep y'all close, keep your friends, keep your enemies close, but your friends closer. It's the same thing he doing, bro. Come on, I got some Crawford in my style. Weird, nigga. The whole game is weird, bro. We need a real OG that's gonna tell it how it is, bro. Real talk. Oh, man. Oh, Loma's a great fight, man. Shut your bitch ass up, man. I'm tired of this nigga, dog. Tired of him, bro. Tired of him. Man. Even when he gonna fight, man, ain't shit about to pop off. Shakur Keyshawn, okay. He said Shakur defending Bud during the whole Arrow 6 years ago. That's why. He said, remember, it's why it was Shakur defending Bud while Tank was with Earl. This nigga want to be Tank, bro. That nigga probably really a right hand. He want. I seen Tank was a left hand, so I switched southpaw. He that type of nigga. Should spread or repeat, disrespect Sugar Ray Robinson, but stays with you. I'm told y'all, man. This nigga, man, he's a Brad worshiper. Boo's not doing what he did to Zayas to Virgil, though. I mean, I would love to see it. Zay, what up? What it do? He said Shakur said Floyd would be too much for Sugar. Man, Sugar Ray Robinson to have Floyd starching his fucking drawers and making him some fucking coffee. Shit is crazy, dog. Keyshawn is about to run the fight with Devin without miss. So, yeah, let me get into that, man. Dana White going to start publicly shaming Tank, too. But, I don't know. But, yeah, so I got off the horn with somebody. and they said 3 million was real. Keyshawn turned down the 3 million. Like I said in my video earlier, I said for him to get 3 million in the purse bid, it'll have to be 12 million, you know, and it's from what I heard, and I pretty much heard this from the horse's mouth. I did, but I just, you know, keep that between us. It's from what I heard, it sounds like Keyshawn worried about what Devin getting. He's worried about the discrepancy. So they like, we gave you 3, but he like, well, Devin making this, I need to be making more because Devin making more. So basically that's it to me. From everything I took up, that's what it sounds like. I mean, that's what it is. They looking at Devin number and thinking my number should be closer to Devin, and we chopping it up. And I'm like, okay, cool. If that's the case, do we not know the purse bid is a 70? What is it, a 75-25 split? So regardless, for you to get that 3, depending on the people he talking to, for him to get that 3 ball, they got to be putting up 12 million for the fight. And maybe Keyshawn knows somebody gonna put up more for the fight. Maybe somebody gonna put 15 up. He go walk away with, you know what, 5. I don't know. It just seems like he don't want to fight. Now, we can be wrong about that. And maybe Keyshawn get in there and they get Keyshawn get 1 million or 500,000. He still fight Devin Haney. I can't tell you from his perspective, but for what I heard, and I read this on somebody's YouTube. I don't know if this is true. They saying that they trying to drag the fight to Saudi. Now, if that's, I don't know if that to be true or false or made up. But if this going to Saudi, maybe Keyshawn be like, I just don't want to go to Saudi Arabia. He can hide behind that. Maybe that's why he willing to go to purse bid, because he don't want to go to Saudi. But I heard, with prior knowledge to now that I remember, I heard that they was going to do this on the East Coast. So is Keyshawn going to duck the fight? I don't even care no more, because if you look at the boxing schedule, ain't nothing good coming up. And if you can make some hypothetical fights, everybody busy that you want to see fight. The only good fight that's going to be sound like it's going to be a good fight, because in the event that they planning is Usyk and Wilder. They're planning that around like some type of concert and techno event or some shit like that. That was the original plan. That was the original plan. So this is going to be like a whole, Wilder and Usyk is going to be like this whole super event. So it ain't even about the boxing fight. When you think about it, what else is on the menu that you can make? Nobody, nothing but a whole bunch of old geriatric ass fighters, bruh. So if Keyshawn and Devin don't fight, man, you're going to be watching college football, NFL, basketball. Boxing is dead if that fight don't happen. Ain't nothing else to watch. What, Shakur and Ryo? I mean, good luck to you, player. All much respect if you. I mean, I ain't saying that I wouldn't, but it ain't gonna say nothing. It ain't gonna say boxing. So the indications. What is something? This is my assumption. The fight ain't gonna happen. He probably gonna pull out. I don't want to go to Saudi Arabia. The money was too low. Don't believe what they say, bro. The intention was for Devin to drop that belt. That's what I said. It was, And if you, I mean, and we were just talking. I'm like, if he lose, I mean, as long as you show, you can bounce. He young enough to be able to bounce back. Look at Brian Norman. That's all I was saying. Like, he young enough to bounce back. But like somebody was saying, you paint these narratives that Devin is pillow fisted and Devin is soft, and you lose to that guy, man. How do you recover? The plan was never to fight. It was just talk reckless and never to get in there and fight. It's, And now his whole thing is, if it's because Devin making a whole bunch of money, I need to be making more because Devin making more. Nigga, the split is 75-25 to go to purse bid. So what this is my assumption on the Keyshawn side. I know the coach was on Coach Show. This is my assumption. My assumption is, maybe they like, okay, if it's a low bid, maybe Devin will drop the belt and Devin will walk away. Devin used to making a certain amount of money. So if Devin only get $1 million, $2-3 million, maybe Devin will walk away. Maybe they play. I think they playing the game of chicken. Maybe Devin is gonna walk away. So they hoping Devin drop the belt and Devin walk away. But what I heard don't sound to be that way, because guess what? Ain't no Shakur, ain't no Keyshawn. But all of this came up because Shakur Stevenson didn't want to fight, and he put his boy in a bad way. Now, if this is gonna be part of Keyshawn's, resume forever, or part of his, no, because people hate Devin Haney, so it don't matter. Devin Haney don't sign his soul over to a major promoter, so therefore, Devin Haney, people gonna forget about this. People gonna make it seem like Devin Haney was the guy that ducked him. I'm telling y'all what it is. They're gonna make it seem like Devin Haney was the issue. People not gonna hold this against Keyshawn Davis. Yeah, he gonna get some backlash and all this stuff. He probably gonna turn around. He probably got a fight or two left on Top Rank. He probably gonna fight Brian Norman. I can't call it. I don't really know. But in general, you can't talk all that shit and then you get in there and get his ass whooped. He gonna probably hide behind the fact that the money was funny, or I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight in Saudi. There's gonna be an excuse. But if this fight doesn't happen, there's nothing else to look forward to in boxing this year. Tell me what it is. AJ and Fury, okay, cool. You want to see two old niggas fight? Shout out to you, bro. You want to see two old niggas fight? I'm not knocking. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. I'm not, saying that you're wrong. I don't care to see it unless I'm not doing nothing. The fact of the matter is he wrote a check that his ass can't cash. That's it. He wrote a check that his ass can't cash. And now he got to go in and cash it. Now he got to go fight Devin Haney. Now he can always live off the fact that I was young, I wasn't ready. He can hide off the fact of that. But the embarrassment of losing after you ran your mouth in the way that you ran your mouth, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bruh. Nah, you can't run your mouth that way, bruh. So, I don't really want to hear nothing else from respectfully. I don't really want to hear nothing else from these dudes, man. Don't tell me nothing else. I enjoy Keyshawn as a fighter, but if he walk away from this, I don't want to hear nothing from it, bro. I don't want to hear nothing from it, dog. It's as simple as getting this fight together, getting it done, tying the knots, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This fight should have been easy, bro. It should have been easy to make. And nobody put Keyshawn in position but Jay Prince. Keyshawn should be mad at Jay Prince. Keyshawn shouldn't be mad at Bill. Keyshawn shouldn't be mad at nobody but Jay Prince. Jay Prince ranked your ass when you talking about you didn't want a belt, because to protect Shakur Stevenson. That's all Abdullah Mason is going to be used to, is protect Shakur Stevenson. That's all it is. That's all it boiled down to. So you mad about what Devin Haney getting? Does it matter the split? They said what you want then. They trying to negotiate, and then Keyshawn ain't nowhere to negotiate. So if they directly plugging in, and I heard this from the source, if they directly plugging in with Keyshawn Davis, then guess what? Then they probably can't find Jay Prince ain't trying to negotiate. So Jay Prince ain't probably trying to go. If they calling Keyshawn and they trying to plug in directly, and this is me reading between the lines. I got this from the horse's mouth. They trying to act Keyshawn like, man, what do you want then? If $3 million ain't enough, what do you want? So if they got to go through Keyshawn and can't go through Jay Prince, that should tell you something right then and there. I gotta go around your manager. I gotta go around your manager to get to you, and you still don't want to talk. Well, my manager, they ain't. Either they got somebody bidding on the fight, or either they banking on Devin dropping the belt, or they gonna drop the belt. They gonna blame the venue, they gonna blame the money, or they gonna take the money. Probably fake an injury. Who knows? But what I took from it, my conversations I had, he mad about what Devin getting. I'm like, God damn, you mad the nigga had an MCM bag? You mad he got a daddy? You want to take it? You want his daddy to take you to fucking Dubai? The split is the split. You got 15 fights, bro. Your last fight venue was empty at home. You was fighting at home. Your shit was empty. They ain't got nobody to blame but Shakur, dog. They ain't got nobody to blame but Shakur. Shakur been bigger than every fighter he didn't fought yet. But then when it comes to, I'm so small, like, get out of here, man. This your boy, though. This your mans. Y'all praying together and all this type of stuff, man, doing you dirty, bro. And you don't even see it, man. You don't even see it. You know, Jay Print, like, if that's your manager, why ain't Bill and they homeboys? Why they ain't talking directly? You ain't even got to be involved. Okay, what your man want? Look, we got the 3. Why he ain't taking the 3? We trying to fight. And he ain't even worth $3 million. And I told somebody I was on the phone with him, like, bro, he asked for $3 million to fight Richardson Hitchens. Y'all forgot that? Hitchinson won like $3.5 million. Keyshawn won $3 million. And Turkey was like, I ain't paying that for y'all 2 bum ass niggas. Remember they both? I said, okay, shit. You got, Hitchens had the IBF belt. You asked for 3 to fight Hitchens. Devin got the WBO belt at welterweight. You get $3 million to fight Devin Haney. You don't even deserve the 3. You don't deserve the 3. You was supposed to fight Edwin De Los Santos. Pull it out. You trolled the fans by eating a hot dog or popcorn. Then you turned around and tried to put hands on Nair Albright. Come on, you don't even deserve the 3. Before that fight, you lost the belt. You lost your belt on the scale to Dennis Barashnik. You got 15 fights and you unprofessional. Your first fight when Nair Albright got caught in no contest because you got caught with the Weedio system. Bruh, you a high-risk ass nigga to invest $3 million in. We don't know if you're going to make weight. We don't know if you're going to be professional. We don't know if you're going to pull out. Bruh, you getting overpaid $3 million. You getting overpaid $3 million. You a high-risk ass individual to work with. You're a high-risk individual to work with. Am I wrong? He's a high-risk individual to work with. Come on. So they willing to say, hey, we're gonna really give you 3, way above market value. But Devin, I don't know the specific number Devin was getting. They didn't get in specific numbers. But apparently, if he go to purse bid for him to get 3, to get 25% to get 3, that would be 12, and Devin would get 9. So he worried about what Devin getting. Not saying that, hey, this 3 that I wanted versus Hitchinson, because he know they. This just, bro. I don't know, man. You know, if you walk away from the fight, bro, it ain't really nothing else to see in boxing, to be honest, at this point. Nothing else to see. Nigga pulled out versus De Los Santos because he was scared to get hit. And now, at the end of the day, now you got to walk the plank. Do you really want to walk the plank? That's up to you. But Keyshawn whoop his ass, and Keyshawn don't even want to take the fight. It's sad, bro. And all because Shakur Stevenson put you in position to do so because he didn't want to be a man to fight, man. It's just sad. I want to fight Lamont Roach. Don't want to fight Oshaki Foster. I want to fight Lamont Roach. And come on. Why you think Keyshawn started talking crazy about Brian Norman Jr.? No, Brian Norman said we can fight, man. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. So if he pull out, he pull out. I don't know what Devin them gonna do then. They're probably gonna find some type of way to strip Devin of that belt. They're gonna find some way to strip Dev of that belt. Real talk. They're gonna find a way, but yeah, that's what's going on, man. We'll see. Anything he said fight might have around Christmas time. He told the team to get the fight mandated, knowing the split. Yeah, I mean, for you to get the 3, you got it. Maybe they banking on Devin not taking the money and dropping the belt. This shit is crazy. Dana White gonna start. Okay, I read that. When he said anything less than 12 M's is a fumble, regardless of winning the purse bid, is whoever pulls out will be torn apart. Yep. If the fight doesn't happen, it's because of Devin Haney. Well, we gonna find out. If the fight doesn't happen, and it's because of Devin Haney. That means Devin Haney has dropped the belt. Simple as that. He said, I think Keyshawn stops Devin Haney. I mean, that's your opinion. I mean, he got to take the fight to stop him. If you only going to take the fight for $3 million, you going to take it for $1,500,000? You tell me, you know. And people say, well, you know, I think who the fuck is Keyshawn Davis stopped? Jermaine Ortiz. But it was impressive. He should be in his prime by now. Him and Dev is the same age. Well, you know, he was a little bit behind Dev. You know, Keyshawn, but shout out to KLG Duval. He said Keyshawn and Devin is a great fight. It is. It's the only good fight on the schedule. I'm trying to tell you, bro. So far, this is the next best fight right. Yeah, it most definitely is. Shakur then burnt all them boys that follow his lead. You following a fucking loser. That's what you're doing, a loser. Jay Prince is a garbage ass manager, all concerned about Shakur. And Shakur ain't gonna bring you no ROI. Shakur is not he don't even speak where he can be a profitable fighter. He can say nigga too much. Spreader sending other people to do his dirty work, like Rita from the Power Rangers. You wild, you know, Rita Stevenson ass niggas. He was on pace to be the big player, but Keyshawn has an impulsive control of a teenage girl, finessed him. Yeah, like he's a risk. To say I'm gonna put up money for a Keyshawn Davis fight, he's an insurance risk, my nigga. Like he's a real risk. He's a real risk target type of dude. You know, he's throwing money down the drain. But hey, it is what it is. It is what they hit the link description, join the Patreon.
If I was talking, and listen, if your dad was out here talking like I'm talking, I'd tell my son to fuck you up too.